Yo guys, and welcome back to another video, and welcome back to another 6:42 AM video. And in today's video we're going to be testing 6:42 AM, the Full Throttle collection, to 3 Childish collections. So we've got 3 different Childish collections right here behind us. We've got the Childish Chicken collection, the Childish Varsity collection, and also the Childish Ski collection. So we're going to be basically pairing some items from this collection to them ones and seeing whether they seem to beat them in quality or style, etc. So that is basically the plan for today's video. But before we get into this properly, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications. We're trying to get to 100k subscribers as quickly as possible, so hit that subscribe button right now and turn on them post notifications, and also like the video, smash a like, and let's get straight into this video now. As you can see, some of the items obviously don't match up. So we've got the Full Throttle cap right here, which doesn't match up, and we've obviously got a full box full of t-shirts right here, which just doesn't match up at all. So let's just throw these down here. I've got the cap right here, and we also have 3 pairs of 642 socks, which they just don't tend to match with the rest. So right here it leaves us with 2 of the final items. So we got right here the Full Throttle crew neck, which we're going to be pairing against something, and then we'll also have the Full Throttle hoodie as well, which we're going to be pairing against some things as well. So to make this easier, what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare what is basically, which one is a bit more relevant to each product. So for example, we have the Childish Chicken crew neck, which I'm going to be pairing against this crew neck right here. We're going to see which one is the best and sort of rate it like that. We're then going to be basically doing the Childish Chicken hoodie against this hoodie. Then I'm going to be pairing the Varsity hoodie to this hoodie because it is a zip-up hoodie, and then finally we've got the Childish. Basically, we have the Ski collection hoodie, which I'm actually going to be kind of comparing to both. So yeah, should be a bit of a fun video here, and we'll fully get into it right now. So yeah, let's fully get into it. So we're going to start off with the Childish Chicken crew neck, and we're going to be comparing it today with the Full Throttle crew neck right here. So first of all, packaging. This one literally came in a bag, and this one came in a bit of a nicer bag. So we're going to have to give the packaging to Childish for this one, which they're always on point with the limited edition packaging. I would like to say as well that the Childish crew neck was a little bit more expensive than this by about £20. So yeah, definitely a bit more expensive, but let's see what you get for that kind of money. So let's open up this right here, and to be fair, you do get some stickers with this one, but I can't really justify that being an extra 20 quid for some stickers and a bag to put it in. So far it doesn't seem to be holding up as much. But yeah, as you can see right here, you've got it all nicely packaged in here as well. You've got some silica gel and a piece of paper stuff, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then you've got this right here. So this is the full crew neck itself, and it's got a bunch of different things on it. So it does have print on it. It does also have some nice extra print pieces around the outside, so it's raised in certain parts but flat in other parts. And then you've got the embroidery here, which is fairly decent embroidery, I've got to say. Very nice embroidery quality on the side here. It's just a nice little embroidery, nothing on the side there, and nothing on the back. So yeah, this is a fairly basic design. It does have a little bit of embroidery on, and yeah, the quality though, I've got to say, whilst being better than the last Childish one, it's very, very fluffy and bobbly in the inside, and yes, more embroidery there. But yeah, if we compare it to this Full Throttle crew neck, I've got to say the quality of the material, even though this is like a bit more of a chunky rib neck right here, I would say the quality is a lot thicker and more heavyweight. So I think it is just a little bit of a nicer quality on the actual fabric, which I'm happy about, and it doesn't have all this like bobbling on the inside. So, but it is still very, very comfortable to wear, which is nice to see. And yeah, as you can see right here, try not to throw this everywhere. But yeah, as you can see, there isn't any embroidery on this, so that is a bit of a letdown. But the print quality on the inside, although it doesn't have like a raised print on the outside, it does have a nice, good quality print on the inside, which I would say is actually probably a little bit nicer than the Childish print. So I've got to say, on this, just based on the two things, I think this first one has got to be a draw. And yeah, I think it's got to be a draw on them terms. So yeah, let's get on to the second piece, which I'm just going to chuck all these to one side and then get on to the second piece of this video. So let's go. Obviously we're not going to need this for the second piece, we're going to actually need this one. So this one is the Full Throttle hoodie versus the Childish chicken hoodie. So we're looking at something instantly that's very heavyweight hoodie, which I do like. So, but yeah, first of all, I've got to say the packaging. So this one comes in a Ziploc bag, and this one comes in this white bag with like, it's not a Ziploc, but it is just like a popper Ziploc, so you don't have the zip across it. I'm going to say, quality wise, the packaging, it's ripped a little bit in places. It's very, very thin and flimsy, so I've got to say the Full Throttle packaging is actually nicer quality wise, although it is nice to have the custom element to this one with the attention to detail. So very, very cool with that. You do get some stickers as well, and this one I think was £55 and this one was £85, so a lot more expensive for the Childish one, and you do just get some stickers and a custom bag, which is actually not as good quality as that one, so we're not off to the best start here for Childish. So as you can see right here, this is the hoodie. We're gonna just go ahead, open this up again, grab out the packaging from the back. Yeah, just gonna grab out the packaging from the back there, right there. And as you can see, this is the hoodie. Now, similarly, this is very, very comparable to this one because we've got print on the back and we have embroidery on the front and sleeves. So, as you can see on here, there is no sleeve embroidery on that side, and in fact there is actually no sleeve embroidery on this side either. So we're basically just relying on this front embroidery here, and yeah, the quality seems pretty decent on the Childish one. So let's check out the 642. Now I've got to say, just from the quality of the embroidery, I'm thinking the 642 one is slightly, ever so slightly nicer quality. And that's actually quite surprising, I wasn't really expecting to say that. And then on the back we have a print right here. Now we do have some raised print on the back, but we also have this very, very thin print on the back here as well. So just looking at that, doesn't look the best in terms of, it's very, very thin. But the 642 print on the back does have its own problem. It does have some little marks on it, and it is got some thinner areas and some thicker areas, so it's a little bit inconsistent. So I really can't judge any of them as higher really, because this is still very, very thin print on the back. So it comes down to the decider, I suppose, the quality of the actual material. Now this is a very, very fluffy style, quite thin, quite lightweight material. This is a very, very heavyweight, pretty heavy duty but very comfortable style. So I'm going to say for this one that 642 has to win on that one. So 642 is up by 1 item. But these are the earliest of the Childish items. So statistically looking, Childish should only get better from here, because these were the first items to be released from the Childish. Well, the collections that we have here. So we're going to be doing a second comparison to a hoodie, and this time it is very, very close in comparison. So packaging wise, as you can tell, again this was £85 and that one was £55. So already price difference is kind of crazy on that one. But here you have a Ziploc bag, just the same as the 642 one. But I would say, out of the two, that the 642 one is the better quality one. So that is a good start to 642, I gotta say. Inside, for that kind of money, you get some custom tags, which you do get in the other ones, but they're just up there at the moment. But you do get some custom tags here, which I'm not saying it's the price markup to 85. You got 55, 65, 75, 85. That's £30 markup for that, and some stickers, which I don't think that's worth the extra £30. So it's got to really, really mark up in the quality of the actual product, I think, in my opinion. So here is the zip up hoodie, and we're gonna go ahead and open this up right now. It does have, to my knowledge, it does have this inside, yes. So this is the zip up hoodie. Now, first impressions, it is very, very nice to see things like this custom Childish zip pull. The zip is actually very, very nice quality as well, and the embroidery is quite decent on the hoodie. You've got some decent pieces on here, but again, when comparing it directly to the embroidery on here, I do think this is a slightly higher quality embroidery. It definitely seems a lot more nicer at catching them details in there. This doesn't seem to have very many details in at all. It seems very, very big, chunky style, which definitely is a thing. This does have some print on the back also, so I'm going to take a look at the print as well. But at the moment, I'd say 642 is definitely winning on that one. So let's just get a bit of the print from 642. Feeling it, honestly, the print quality is quite... It's got a thick sort of waxy feel to it, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's definitely a good quality, robust print. Definitely a lot nicer than the print that was on the back of that Childish Chicken hoodie. But when comparing it to the 642 one, I mean, with the print errors on there, I've got to say, maybe the Childish one has to take it for that bit. So we are currently drawing on that so far. So again, it comes down to the material quality, and to be fair, with the thicker, again, it's a much thicker style. This one is thinner, it's more fluffy on the inside again, and again, it just feels a lot lighter weight. It's definitely a more heavier weight for the Childish brand, but comparing it to the 642 brand, it's nowhere near the same sort of weight category. So I'm going to say 642 is got to take it again for that one. So 642 had to take it on that one. So I'm going to throw this to one side so that we can do the final test, which is actually going to be against both of these hoodies, really, because we're going to test the embroidery against the 642, but we're going to test the print against the crew neck, the 642 crew neck. So first impressions on the Childish ski hoodie. They've gone back to using this thinner stuff. It is better than the Childish chicken stuff, I will give them that, but again, it is just a little bit flimsy and the quality is not great on here. Again, this was £85 compared to 55 for that one, so it's definitely a jump at the most. So let's take out the accessories. So we got, with this one, we got again custom tags, which this didn't have, and stickers, but again not worth the £30 extra that you would pay with it. So I'm gonna just grab out this here as well, and here it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the packaging from the inside, and yeah, this is the Childish ski hoodie. So what we're going to do is we're going to compare the embroidery on the arm right here, because it does have a little bit of embroidery on the arm. So this, when compared to the, yeah, not a chance. This is definitely nowhere near the same quality as, say, like a print on the 6. It's way different quality, as you can tell. But yeah, that's so different quality on that type of thing. And then we have the same sort of quality on the print, and yeah, I've got to say the print is slightly improved from this one, but only very, very slightly. So I'd say print is probably a little bit nicer than the print on the back there. Again, the defects is leaving it down a bit. However, I would say it's probably very, very similar to the print on there, so I'd give it a draw in that terms of things. And then finally we have, we have this little closure for the hoodie, but I do think this is just a little bit unnecessary, and like I'm not a massive fan of the elastic zip closure. This is very, very cool though on the hood, I've got to say. Like, this is very, very cool. So if we're gonna go for everything, it comes down to the actual quality, and once again, this is a softer quality, but it definitely feels cheaper. Like, in terms of, it's super furry on the inside again, and again the quality just does seem a bit cheaper and a lot more lightweight than the 642 zip up hoodie. Again, you can see on the inside, this is like a proper, it's got some padding on the inside, but it's not like furry, and it's not going to go into like fur balls or anything. But yeah, that is basically that. So I've got to say that the 642 items win, and that is definitely an all clear from the 642 Full Throttle collection, that it has beaten these 3 Childish collections. So yeah, what am I gonna say? That's actually pretty cool that a brand like 642, which is a very new brand, can beat out on some of the quality wise things than Childish. Like, that's actually pretty sick. And to see So, and I've got to say again, you know, this is no disrespect to Childish either, because when I'm comparing this, say this zip-up hoodie from 642 to the evergreen hoodie, like if you were to compare them two hoodies together, like the improvement on this hoodie from the evergreen 600 hoodie was like insanely huge. Like they've definitely come on leaps and bounds with their qualities, and yeah, just the quality of everything, and especially with the embroidery and stuff. Like some of my favourite pieces are the embroidered pieces from 642. So yeah, really cool. So yeah, that basically ends it off for this whole video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.